All right, guys, we are back at it. Do apologize. We just got straight to the game. We did let them know to wait a moment, but they decided to start going, so I'm going to let them know to go ahead and just go back and go and play the game. Got my guy Scream back in the building. Scream, what's good, brother?
Not much, man. We here, you know.
Yeah. We definitely here, and it's definitely been dominant for the MEL thus far. We talked about it, for most of you guys that don't know what's going on. Well, some of you guys that don't know what's going on. The MEL right now is currently leading in this tournament 3-1. First league to 5 wins the tournament. But the tournament will still go on no matter what the situation happens. But it's safe to say right now they're in win now mode. Am I right, Scream?
Hey, without question, man. This is where the NLG has to win at least 2 of the games out of these 3 to keep hope alive into tomorrow. But MEL sweep keeps things out of the loop for them, man. It's very interesting. It's the first time we're seeing the Ravens. You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
As Derrick Henry takes a truck stick to the Niners and picks up a 15-yard first down.
All right. So, man, I'll tell you what. So Browns is rocking with the 49ers. Scammin on the other side here is rocking with the Baltimore Ravens. And Ravens starting off with the football and this powerhouse of a team. I mean, Scream, I can't talk enough about this team, man. This Baltimore Ravens team is incredibly tough to deal with from, offense, defense, special teams. I mean, across the board, to me personally, the best team in Madden 26 this year.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that, especially when you have a running back and a quarterback duo such as Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Scammin had the Commanders last year, so he's knowing what to do with the running quarterback already.
Yes.
And like I was telling NLG guys earlier, this man held the NFC on lock for 4 straight seasons in the cycle last year.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And for him to get the Ravens in the random role is even crazier because it just plays to his strengths and what he's good at. And as you see, he's got 3 plays for first downs out of 4 plays already.
Yeah, not playing any games early in this ball game. The Ravens getting it done here. Shout out to both Scammin and BATTLEGROUND as they started up right on time. As here comes Derrick Henry, another tough cookie to stop in this game. He's going to be the running game across the board for the Ravens. I mean, listen, they don't have the best of receivers, but I mean, the running game alone, Scream, is just too much. It really is. When you talk about it, if you get the read option going, I mean, we saw earlier, Scream. We saw earlier Trevor Lawrence getting the run option going. Just imagine him getting the run option going here with Lamar Jackson. I mean, it's going to be too much to deal with. And look at this big pass there to Bateman.
Beautiful backside dig route to Bateman. And you make a good point, with the read option. I was telling them, Doc is an option player. That's just Doc's bread and butter. He had the Ravens for so many seasons, so expect it from Doc. Yeah. But now to see Scammin pull them in a random draw, and I don't know how much option he's going to do, but I do know if he gets pressured by Nick Bosa at any point, rollout is coming. Okay, yes. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Just know it's going to happen.
Absolutely. 2nd down and goal coming up. Jackson back for the pass. Rolls out. Oh, he rolled away, and that is just,
I told y'all.
It's too much. It's just too much.
I told you.
That's a good stop, though.
It's funny. I really hate how I have that like future sight sometimes, where it's like as soon as I say something or one of us say something, it happens the next moment.
I get it. I mean, I totally get it, man. But look, he called it. Jackson could take off if he wants to, and he gets a pick. So he throws the football. He throws an interception, and a big mistake there for Scammin on the first drive, Scream.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just run right up the middle. I guess he wanted to defeat Lamar allegations or rollout allegations, but he has a run lane straight up the middle. Your legs work, take it. you know, but instead we got Brock Purdy back at quarterback. Can the Niners get another win today? They won earlier as Bello defeated 8-1.
Yes.
It's the second time we're seeing the Niners, first time we're seeing the Ravens. You know, the chat is pro MEL at the moment. You know, and NLG, we got, you know, just Jalen here. He's still hyping his team up, man. We love to see that.
Yeah, indeed. And MEL, and look, MEL is in the building right now. Obviously, they win. Oh, they almost got a pick six on that one. Jeez, third down and 11 coming up. For the NLG guys, look, y'all got to get up in the chat. Everybody got, all you NLG guys, excuse me, I can't talk today. All you NLG guys, you got to get in the chat and big up your guys, man. Look, your guys in here trying to get you back into the crux of things. Browns is a guy that can do it, okay? He's going against a team that obviously is very difficult to stop offensively, but Browns can do it. And a fumble on the play.
Oh, my God.
But Purdy does get
Brock
it back.
Purdy.
Wow.
Shout out Brock Purdy, man. Cam Newton didn't do that. Just remember that.
Man.
Cam Newton didn't do it, but Brock Purdy will.
Mm-hmm. First quarter's done already.
That's the Falcons fandom in me talking crazy.
First quarter done already. And we got a 0-0 ball game. Obviously, the Ravens, they went straight downfield, but a big stop, big interception.
A Super Bowl rematch, mind you.
Yes, indeed. It's Purdy back for the pass, and that's going to be incomplete. That'll bring it out to a third down and 14. Third and 14 coming up.
You know, so right there, Scammin is using advantage of the stunts and twist feature added this year. So that's very interesting to see how the linemen can run different ways and not have to run straight at the person they're going at, but some great protection. Somebody does get there, and it's not knocked down by Kyle Hamilton.
Good catch.
But it's caught by, looks like that was Pearsall along the sideline. It's 4th and 3. He's not past the 50, so he will punt this away.
Hey, listen, that's a good job there by the Ravens defense. Despite throwing an interception, they're able to get a stop. Flowers is back there, but he will fair catch it smartly. It'll be a 1st and 10. 0-0 ball game here in the second quarter. As Scammin gets back to work here as Browns get back on defense, and there goes Derrick Henry once again. Just a chunk scream, just a chunks. Every play is just chunk after chunk for the Ravens. Obviously a big stop at the end of the last drive, but just chunk after chunk for this team, man. They're just entirely too much offensively.
Yeah, it looks like Scammin's game plan here is to run the ground and pound and play what we usually call boring in the Madden world. He's going to play run first and everything else second. As we get a screen play to Derrick Henry for a big first down to the 27. It looks like it's going to fall in the legs of the Niners run defense. So if Fred Warner can't start getting in that gap and making plays, might be a long day for Browns.
Indeed. 1st and 10 here at the 27. Hits him with the play action. Jackson, with all that speed, launches it up, and that ball's caught at the 49-yard line. Only Lamar Jackson, bro. Only Lamar Jackson.
That was nasty. That was a jump pass, if I'm not mistaken.
It might have been. Let's take a look here real quick. Quick play action. And that was a jump pass. Wow.
That's NFL Street 3 right there.
Yeah,
Good
it
Lord.
was. Yeah, it was. Pistol set here for Henry, and he's knocked down. Only gets a yard this time around to bring it down to a 2nd down and 9. Again, impressive drive so far by Scammin. But again, no points on the board just yet as Jackson comes out here in the empty. It's got Andrews and Wester there. Wester underneath. And he's going to get hit there and force the incomplete pass. And that'll bring it out to a 3rd down.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't have the blocking protection set up correctly because he had one-on-ones across the board. Mark Andrews, obviously a superstar tight end, and, likely is right behind him. But Andrews is getting the start here and being the main man. And he's got him covered with Warner all the way through. And there is a crazy catch by DeAndre Hopkins, the Clemson product, going into year 13?
Yes.
How the hell did he catch that?
That is an impressive catch, and even impressive defense by the Browns. But Bob Browns, look at this. He's there. He's there. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought it was a pick.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pick.
He was there. He was there for that football. Wow. First and 10 hits it with the play action. A lot of time once again, and Bateman will get the catch at the 11-yard line, and we got red zone activity once again here for Baltimore.
I don't know if that was a switch stick that just went bad or he just couldn't get his head turned around, but he fell somehow. I don't know what happened there. Yeah,
that was a little weird, but we're at the 2-minute warning here. Still a 0-0 game, but we got red zone activity again here for Scammin. As it's a 1st and 10 here at the 11. Jackson back for the pass again. Couple drags, going to roll out to the left side. And that is a easy catch there for Likely, but a hard gain. He'll get 4 on the play. It'll bring it out to a 2nd down and 6 here at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, what's wild about it is I think when they brought Dash and Deadeye and the whole Mahomes throw when they lost the ball.
Yes.
I think Lamar has the jump pass as kind of his signature outside the numbers pass. That's what I'm noticing. This is my first time seeing the Ravens be played in all of Madden 26.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I think that's something that is just to Lamar as he gets to 1st and goal, didn't get the ball over the end zone there. So I haven't done a lot of testing this year with all the quarterbacks like I did with the Mahomes thing and figured the whole dive thing out. But from just the 2 jump passes we've seen, this is going to make Lamar a problem for sure.
And Derrick Henry is stuffed. He loses a yard on the play. It's going to bring it down to a 2nd down. So interested play there. 2nd down and goal coming up. And,
we won't see it in MEL because they're in no abilities league, so it will be nerfed somewhat as he has the double slant not work out, and Lamar.
No, not yet. Not yet. 3rd down coming up. Not yet, Scream. Not yet. He's not trying to give it to him just yet.
It's not an ability. Oh, so it works even when you don't got abilities. Wow, that's beautiful. Good to know.
That should be interesting. 3rd down.
He had Henry at first too. He barely missed it, but looking like Madden 20 right now. He's got 50. Just throw it away.
Yeah, you got to throw it away. Yeah, what's the point? Oh, they're gonna call. Wow. Wow. He had a field goal, and that's the break you get. He had a field goal, Scream. He had a field goal. The field goal was there for him.
He had Henry open.
Yeah.
He had Henry open on the stick route, and he just didn't take it. And, yeah.
Wow. Purdy back.
Going for a double pass?
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Oh, my gosh.
And he had him. Scream, he had him. Scream, he had him. He had him, Scream. He had him. It's a good play call. He had him. He definitely had him there.
How does Jawan Jennings not turn his head?
Catch by Kittle, and finally gets knocked down after the 3rd attempt on a tackle with 10 seconds left.
You know what's even pissing me off more? They're playing on sim, so there's no way Jawan Jennings is just like, yeah, the ball's coming near me and I don't care. Like, what are you doing right now?
Absolutely.
Even if he doesn't score off of it, it's still a magical highlight, and it's just ruined by that RNG sucks.
Purdy launches it, and that is a good attempt.
Incomplete.
But it's incomplete.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So he's got to punt it out.
And there's no replay on that because it's under 2 minutes. Wow.
Yeah. So first half is done. So this is the first time. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. All right, Scream, this is the first time that we've ended the half with a 0-0 ball game. It's anybody's game right now, Scream. What would you take in the first half of that game?
Yeah, this is going to be the lowest scoring game for sure. We know that for a fact. It just depends on who scores first. I think they set the tone. But with Pearsall missing a dot to Jennings, which is all Jennings' fault. Lamar has missed some dots, and then he did that stupid intentional grounding thing he shouldn't have done. Yeah, bless, man. The Derrick Henry stuff was working on first down every now and then, but I don't know. Passing yard wise, it's like a 80-yard discrepancy right now. So we got to see, can the Niners make something shake? And they do go play action here. He's got something open late.
Oh, gosh.
Never mind.
Never mind.
User lurk.
Man, and the thing about that right there, Scream, that is all about Brock Purdy's throw power. He got him beat, Scream. That is throw
he got a step
power.
on him.
Yeah, that's throw power. That's throw power right there. Brock Purdy, if I'm not mistaken, is like between an 86 or 88 throw power. His throw power is just not there. Oh, I got the wrong stinger up there. I got to fix that. Henry with the carry here.
Wow.
Ooh, good hit. Knocked down, bridged it out to a second down. Yeah, he did. Definitely shut that down. So second down coming up. Jackson's going to take off here and knock back at the 47-yard line, but it's a third down and 3. Gets a solid gain. And look, I think at this point somebody needs to establish something, even if it's 3 points on this drive. I mean, somebody has to establish something. That's a good pass there to Flowers, and he'll get the first down.
Yeah, good way to just let the slants do their job for once and get down the field. He's still in Niners territory, which is great for him, but you had 3 points earlier, you threw a pick.
Yes.
Now you're back at the 38-yard line with position and chance to do things. Derrick Henry will get another catch. I think it's his third on the day, and he's up to the 24. A 14-yard pickup by the former Tennessee Titan. And would you say a Super Bowl a bust for the Ravens this year?
Oh, this year in real life, absolutely. I firmly, you know what? It's between two teams. I don't got to say the Chiefs, because ever since Patrick Mahomes has been in the freaking league, he's been at least to the AFC Championship. So every single year. So, but I got to say, it's one or two. It's two teams. It's either the Ravens or the Bills. It's Super Bowl or bust, period. You guys, they got to do something to get away from the Chiefs. I mean, it is what it is. And it's easier said than done, no question. Just like it's easier said than done to cover that man as he punches it in easily for a big touchdown. It was only a matter of time, Scream. It was only a matter of time before Lamar Jackson started cooking. Lamar Jackson, nothing's there for him. Great coverage, but no coverage enough for Lamar, and it's unfortunate.
It's a Scammin special, man. That's the only way I can describe it. Because again, and AWOL, he's probably not in the chat. I don't know. Anybody that is in the chat from MEL can tell y'all that is all y'all saw with Jaden Daniels. It's either, wait a couple seconds, go, or immediate run.
Yeah.
So he's just doing what he's used to.
Yeah. But you got to give it to him. I mean, he does what he does, and he does it. He's one of the best in the league to do it. So if he has that opportunity,
it's only 7-0 though. I think there's a lot of game left.
Yeah.
We got half a quarter here and then 6 minutes left in the fourth. So we'll see what happens. It just, can Purdy's arm get it done?
That's going to be the biggest factor right now is Purdy gets knocked down. It's a third down and 6. Look, that's that's the thing right now with BATTLEGROUND. Like, he has to, obviously he's got to get some type of score here or whatever, but the biggest thing with Browns is he has to just stay poised here. He doesn't have to force anything. If he starts trying to play like he's got to force it downfield, that's where he's going to lose the game. So he's only down 7-0, and just hope that he continues to just stay patient within the ball game. You got CMC out there, which missed a block, and it's now a 4th down and 6. That was definitely not good there for CMC. Take a look at this, how he missed his block screen.
Yeah, he just completely whiffed terribly. Whiff whammy. Just that's the stunt though. The stunt is what allowed that.
Yep.
And you know what's even crazier is the fact that, you know, Brandon Ayuk has not been a factor yet.
Definitely has not been yet as the Ravens get the football back. Minute 32 left here in the 3rd quarter. We do have other games, guys. 2 more games tonight. One starting up at 10:30, Boogie and Rev. And then at 11, the final game, we got DJS and Suntan going at it. So watch out for those games. We're going to, as soon as we find out that those guys are live, matter of fact, screen, keep an eye out for me. Let me know. And then we'll get everything situated once the 10 p.m. game or the 10:30 p.m. game goes live. 2nd down and 5 coming up here for Henry. Henry will get the tote and gets another 1st down. And now I think Scammin knows he can kind of just run this football and just punch some clock a little bit and, you know, run this clock out and just walk away with yet another victory here today for the MEL.
All right, so giving some mild updates as we get near the end of this 3rd quarter. The game that was going to start at 10:30 might start at 11. Trying to confirm if Jay Boogie can still make that work.
Okay.
And while we are here, big happy birthday to Rev. It is his birthday.
Yes.
That is why it's kind of getting pushed back. So happy birthday to Rev, man.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Rev. Hope you're enjoying your birthday, man. Look, I hope, Rev, you get yourself a birthday dub here today because the NLG needs it. No question about it. Hands it off to Henry straight up the middle.
With ease, they need it, man. They need you.
3rd down and 6. Look, right now, Browns is keeping a minute, but obviously with Scammin having the football right now, he can run a lot of this clock, and if he's able to punch in a tutty, it's going to be very difficult for Browns to get back into this game as Jackson's going to take off, and he's just too much to deal with. My goodness, look at this. Still going, and he's finally out of bounds to 25. Golly, scream, he's just too much.
The question of the day is genuinely, how do you stop this? I don't know how to. I'm not even like, I genuinely, how do you stop this?
I don't know.
you contain, you got a problem. You just got a pocket that lasts forever. It just makes me wonder, like, bro, what do you do to stop it?
And a 5-yard loss on that play there. It'll bring it to a 2nd and 15.
All right, confirmed that other game is going to start at 11. So we will have 2 games at 11 o'clock, y'all. Rev and Jay Boogie, as well as DJS and Suntan, both are starting at 11 o'clock now, not 10:30. Just giving y'all an update.
All right, so doubleheader to seal the deal for the night. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll seal it up for the night with a doubleheader at 11 p.m. Jackson back, rolls out. That's going to be caught by Kolar, and he'll get knocked down. Well, not knocked down. He goes down at the 5. It's a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Again, the MEL League is leading this thing right now 3 games to 1. And right now it's not looking too good here for the NLG. They may go up 4-1. And that they're definitely going to need, if that does happen, which right now it's looking like that's going to be the case as they punch in another touchdown. And Scream, right now, I got to say, man, with 2:30 left in this game, looks like it's gonna be up for Rev and Suntan to get it done for NLG tonight. They're gonna have to beat Boogie and DJS because right now Scammin is looking pretty unstoppable with this Ravens offense here in the second half.
I would just like to remind the chat and everybody that is watching, I did pick Rev and I did pick Suntan to win their games.
Yes,
so
he did. Yes, he did.
And that is not a slight. That's not a slight to Boogie. It's definitely a slight to DJS, but it's not a slight to Boogie. Okay. You know, I'll say this: the crash out doesn't really win on like my channel. He always crashes out. On your channel, he does great though. So that's the thing.
He might be all right. You might be right there in that regard. He has a winning record on SNYPZ Gaming, so he might be all right. You could be right in that regard. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. We're at the 2-minute warning here. 14-0 game. The Niners and Browns trying to get back into this game. It's been very difficult. Brock Purdy had a couple reads. If he had the throw power, he would have definitely been able to keep themselves in the game. He would have scored by now. There's no question about it. As he takes the hit, but he does get the ball out, and it'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 10 with 1:55 left in this ball game.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we use not him. I don't know if Browns does this kind of gameplay. Usually when people are down with the Niners, they try to get CMC open with the Texas routes and let him kind of play more receiver than he is running back. We haven't seen that in this game. He's been blocker more. For good reason, because Scammin is sitting 5 or 6 almost every play.
Yeah.
So he's kind of taking CMC's effectiveness out of the game, if you will.
1:40 left in the ball game. Comes out in a no huddle. We'll hand it off to CMC. Good cut. And he fumbles the football, and they get it back. Stick a fork in this game as well. There is nothing that Browns can do. As Derrick Henry not get anything, but doesn't look like any timeouts are going to be called here by BATTLEGROUND. Wow. Scream, man. I don't know, bro.
Well, Boogie or DJS, y'all can close this out today.
Yeah.
Suntan and Rev, I got faith in y'all. That's where I'm at with it.
Man.
I don't think they go out with just one win today. There's no way. I doubt it. There's no way.
Man, what a finish. Wow. This has been one of those days that you could basically call a bad day for a league. 14-0. The final count in this game. And Scream, man, look. I mean, we got another game to do in the next few minutes, but I gotta say right now, it's up to these two, man. It's up to these two. It's up to these two, Scream. It's up to these two, bro. It's up to Rev and it's up to Suntan to keep them in the mix of things. MEL is up 4 games to 1 now. 14-0 win for the Ravens. And Scream, man, it's wild. This is wild. This is wild, man. The tournament technically could be done by the end of the night tonight. It could be done between these last 2 games. All they gotta do is go 1 for 2. That's it. That's it. They go 1 for 2. The tournament is over. But my goodness. Some performances here today, man, by the MEL. They came to play. There's no question about it. Again, I really think that a mid-season tournament has to happen as well. Again, this is a, this is a situation where people have to, some people just have to, get reps in, play a lot better. You know what I'm saying? You know, just get a bunch of reps in. But man, it's been rough here today for the NLG. It's been real rough, man. These are my guys, man, from day one. These are my guys here. The NLG are my guys. All right? But man, this has been rough for them. This has been rough. Well, Scream. We already heard your thoughts. As you think that you picked Rev and Suntan to win the games for the NLG. So, question is, as far as for Boogie and DJS, what do they have to do between these two guys to basically, you know, to win this thing out? I mean, we don't even know what teams they're going to play with yet. But what do you think they're going to have to do to kind of close this thing out and get the tournament win here for the MEL?
You know, I was going to address this in the chat, but I'm gonna take the high road that I always do on my streams. Y'all know I'm going to filter that I really don't give a damn. And if you take this as a shot, you can do that. I don't care. If y'all had an issue with the rules or all this, what is sim, what is not sim, why did y'all wait till y'all got y'all ass whooped to speak up? Everybody sees sim differently. What I see as sim is not even a strafe rule. I don't think a strafe rule is sim. I think y'all shouldn't have waited till these games happen to speak. That's my only beef right this minute, because the chat is all nobody sim, nobody this, nobody that. Everybody got different direction of what sim is, but if y'all have a super issue, the rules should have been more defined. I will agree with that. That's why I'm gonna leave that out.
Okay, so what I will say is this. Okay, what I will say is this. I think that you know what I mean, when you talk about the definition of sim, and my boy Brian James and Madden Underground, shout out to the Madden Underground crew. He has said this best, and he says it every single year because people always ask the question. The bottom line is real simple. Everybody in every league is going to have a different definition of sim. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying? Everybody's going to have something different. So ultimately, in any tournament format, you just have to have rules for that particular tournament. I don't know if you could necessarily combine different rules from, you know, 2 different leagues or 3 different leagues to put into a tournament. But it's always, but Scream, it's always a trial and error in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like if things happen, it's a trial and error. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is you are correct. If the rules were out there already, then there's really there's no confusion. If you guys agree to the rules, and there's absolutely no confusion. There's no question about that. But listen, at the end of the day, everybody has a different definition of sim. My definition.
I mean, the main thing I can speak to what O'Connor is saying, because like in some of it, you know, there are lines that get skirted, especially, you know, Scammin doing the whole drop back thing definitely shouldn't have happened. But in the same role, like, and I'm not, again, I'm playing both sides. I'm being impartial. That first game, Commanders and Jags. Yeah. Jaden Daniels is dropping back 1,000,000 goddamn miles, and even we're saying like on the stream, like, you know, step back up and get back into the game. The game wasn't over when that was happening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You called it out in the chat, and you said the next time it happens, and y'all put it in the chat. He acknowledged it. I'm not taking away from that. Nobody told him to punt. Yeah. You called it out. You're not in the game. His opponent, you could have told his opponent, okay, can you punt because you broke a rule? Y'all didn't do that. That's between the users. And again, that's between them two. Yeah. But the ultimate line of the sim issue that I'm bringing up is just like, we can't keep doing that whole y'all aren't sim, because your sim is not their sim. Y'all sim is not my sim. My sim ain't even snipe skim. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not, it's just, we got to stop skirting lines. And that's why I said it to you guys in y'all NLG chat. I said it. I said before these last games start and y'all got issues with the rules, speak up. Facts. I went directly to, I will pull the screenshot out, and I literally said it to you. I told y'all, if y'all got beef with the rules, go say something.
Hey, I mean, look.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I went to y'all early. I didn't go to MEL and say that. I went to y'all. And I'm addressing it out loud because it's getting out of hand at this point. Y'all got one game left. Even if we get y'all this game because he broke a rule, y'all still down 2 games. You got 4 chances to make up for it, bro.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's still opportunity.
That's exactly why I'm saying it out loud on the stream. I'm not saying it in no chat. I'm saying it to all parties involved. If y'all got a problem with the rules before your game come up, or you think they have not read the rules because everybody didn't put no check mark on that message, speak up. That's all I'm saying. I really dislike when we got to do this whole, oh, is this, is that, bro? Just speak up, man. You're not a loser because you spoke up about something you didn't agree with. You're not lame, you're not whack. You just a real person when you speak up. Just speak up.
Listen, I'll say that. Look, the one thing I will say, guys, the one thing I will say is, now look, Scream is right. Okay, in regards of if there's issues with any of the rules, or if there's rules that are written and they are broken, they need to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? Before the next game. There's no question about that. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, as I said earlier, it's a trial and error situation. So now we know, excuse me. So now we know for the next time you have a tourney, you got to come across with a set of rules for the tournament. You know what I'm saying? In most tournament situations, and trust me when I tell you, guys, we run a lot of tournaments at Madden Underground, and most of our tournaments, we go MCS based. If you don't know what that means, that basically means the Madden Championship Series, which you see guys like Henry and everybody else running whatever they want to run whenever they want to run. In a tournament aspect, most of the time, those guys have basically no rules with the exception of being able to, you could basically do a no rule tournament, but obviously, have a punt rule. You can really keep it easier that way if that's the case. But if you have to add a whole bunch of other rules, that's where things get kind of confusing. You know what I'm saying? That's where things will get kind of confusing. So I think that's the biggest thing. There's a bunch of different leagues, and there's different leagues in one tournament. You gotta kind of figure out what rules are going to be in place for the tournament. It doesn't have to be necessarily for obviously for the NLG or for the MEL or for Madden Underground or for leather helmets or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever tournament whatever league you're in. It doesn't have to be for that specific league. You got to have a set of rules for one thing, and definitely everybody needs to make sure they read the rules. That's the biggest thing too. Everybody's in the tournament. You got to read the rules. If you don't read the rules, you're doing the tournament a disservice. Okay, you're doing the tournament a disservice. Guys that are spending time to do this. Blizz is spending time to do this. Kakashi's spending time to do this. Everybody that's a part of the admin team for both the NLG and the MEL, they're spending time to put this stuff together. You're doing a disservice to them if you don't read the rules. All right, so guys, read the rules. If you have an issue with a rule, you gotta, like Scream said, you gotta speak up. No question. You definitely gotta speak up, especially before the game. Definitely speak up. All right, definitely speak up. But look, Scream, we got 2 more games left. All right, they're both starting in 18 minutes. All right, which they're starting 18 minutes. Scream. Rev's got to get a win. Suntan's got to get a win. Both of them for NLG. That's the bottom line. They have to get a win. They have to get a win tonight. All right, it's 4-1 right now. MEL's on top of this thing, and one win seals the deal for MEL. It's a wrap. All right, so with that, Scream, okay, with that, you spoke your piece about the rule situation. We don't got to go down that road anymore. Okay, you don't got to go down that road anymore. Thoughts on the last 2 games of the night?
Apparently, I'm on MEL payroll because I told grown men to speak up and stop holding their balls in their hand. I don't have no thoughts.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, everybody, look, we'll be back in 17 minutes. Yeah, we'll be back in 17 minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the final two games of the night here for this Battleground tournament between the MEL and the NLG. We'll be right back, guys.